Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some UnderRail, shall we? Well, we did it. AI is gone, and it's time for us to leave the power plant for now. So, luckily, I've got a bunch of fantastic people, as always, helping give me some indication of how to make progress here. And really the way to make progress, of course, is just like anything in UnderRail, explore every single area, right? Explore everything, talk to everybody, and eventually you'll get there. Now, that can leave you to wandering around, so for the sake of time, I have been pointed in a few directions specifically to investigate. And one of those is an area that I already went to, which is the labyrinth. And so let's go ahead and see if we can handle the labyrinth. Now, coming out of here, I think I see now that power is on. I did distribute it to a few places. So maybe I can talk to the Faceless about the power that's here. Oh, actually, let's see if this power switch does anything now. Just really quickly, I'm kind of curious. If it does, I don't know what from this station. Anyway, let's go down here. Okay, so back into the warehouse block, and just gonna move through here. Who's this dude? Here, I'll come out of stealth. I know you guys. What's up? Alright. And we can go down here. I could, I guess, go talk to the head honcho, but I'm just working on trying to figure out a way past the shortest gate. Something is blocking it. Constarn it. Alright. Alright. And let me see where I'm at. I'm here. So I can just duck through the residential zone very quickly. And I don't recall if this is under short surveillance. It doesn't appear to be. This is still under faceless control, actually, I think. And then there's no way you can get through that, I imagine. Oh, you need 12 agility. Boy, that'll do. I could break down and get in here, I guess, if I really wanted to. Doors won't open. Doors won't open. Alright, so I'm going to save it. I mean, do they care if I just drill this down? I don't want to upset the Faceless in any way, but let me use this to recharge my jackhammer. Okay, and then I should really just put the jackhammer on my hotbar. I use it enough. It deserves a place. There's a skeleton in a crate. And oh, neuroscopic unipsi headband. So this headband dodge decreased by 25%. Actually, but let me look at it again. It still seems pretty good. I'm going to examine it compared to... So mine is like, my psionic skills are all increased by 16, gives me a decrease in cost and an additional slot. And this item is slightly better skills, gives you that crit chance, but hurts your dodge. So, I mean, it's a very interesting trade-off. I'm not going to use it, but those consumables are great to find. I'm going to save. The extra slot is just too valuable for me. Now, when we get into... now we're in deep caverns. We get down here. There's the Rat Hound lair, and then there's the labyrinth. I'm going to stealth through this because the guys are going to... I know they're going to just try to jump out of the water. I don't know if enemies are infinitely spawning here, but I really wouldn't be surprised. It's the kind of thing that they would like to do. Yeah, look at all these. Azure dies. I mean, like, I think I slaughtered them before, but anyway. Once I get closer to this screen, I'm going to go down here. I need to completely change everything about my loadout. Where's the way from here to get to the labyrinth? Oh, it's one of those things where the zone shift is awkward to see, I think. It's like a staircase icon will appear strangely. Here we go, tunnel. It's way down here. It's a door icon. Alright, so there's rat hounds aplenty, but I can just walk by. Oh, man. I can't just walk by them. They are really in the mood to spawn, and I don't want to fight them. I'll fight this one just really quickly. It's an ancient rat hound. Alright, fine. Let me actually just do this and then do that. Oof. Ancient rat hound. That's actually a good amount of damage right there. Now, see, I was going to try to get as close as I could to redo all my psionic stuff, but if these rat hounds all respawn, which it appears they have, excuse me, this is going to be really challenging for me. I'm just going to stasis myself. Now, having them both come out here is, you know, not what I was hoping for. Okay, so I can do a little bit of damage before I get a force field in. This is 10 action points and 29 psionics. So how many psionics do I have? I have 94. How many action points do I have? 50. And electrokinesis takes up 25, so I can easily just zap them. And they don't get stunned, but they did take a ton of damage, which is good. I'm just going to put a force field, like, right there. But this attracts, like, every single rat hound on the map. It's such a disaster. This is far too many rat hounds. That's the deep caverns, baby. Indefinite enemies of each type on every zone. You want indefinite robots? We got that. I actually was able to stop the indefinite robots, so that was good. How much longer is this force field going to last? Can you tell me, force field? No. I just hope it doesn't end at the end of my turn, which would kind of put me in a bit of a bind. I have a feeling that it's about to do that to me. Okay, good. It didn't. Well, kind of. It's curious. Like, some of them got attacks on me. Okay. So, let's see how we can do this. Could throw a grenade, like, here. And kill a bunch of them. And then... I mean, I can almost run away. But I don't have any... Like, I can't kill this ancient Rat Hound or that ancient Rat Hound. The alphas are fine. I just need to avoid taking lethal damage from ancient Rat Hounds. So I could build a telekinetic proxy and then fire a punch and a repulsion and a punch, but I don't have enough actions to really do that all. I could try to kill one, though. Right? So if I summon the proxy over here... Oh, there's another ancient Rat Hound. Jeez. I think in all honesty, I'm not going to be able to escape, but I almost need to just run away. What's going to happen is I'm going to have to load the game and start this again and pick my way through this tunnel because they all aggro. And I'm also going to have to respec my Sonic so I don't have some of the abilities that are, yes, less useful in this spot. Like, if I could fear them away, that would be tremendous. Or if I had Fireball, that would also work really well. Alright, so we'll proxy. I'm just going to operate under the pretense that I can kill something, right? And this should work. Right, so we took down one. And we'll just see if this will allow us to live long enough. It might actually work simply because there's a choke point and they all can't get to me simultaneously, which is nice. All of the abilities that I would want, like Stasis and Force Field, they're on too far of a cooldown for me to handle this. So I can do something like where I can heal up to full, right? And then I could try to fight one at a time. My proxy is still there, but all of the abilities that I would want to use with proxy are really on cooldown. So I wonder if it's in my best interest just to try to leave. I know they'll all be here, but I think it is. Oh, you can't interact with that during combat. Okay, you can't leave. Alright, well then, fair enough. Your dreams are destroyed. Flashbang would be quite powerful here as well. Alright, so I killed some of them, did a little bit of damage, but this is probably me dying. Just depends on how many can attack me at once. I'll tell you what, if that Rat Hound Alpha jumped in to block out the ancient Rat Hounds, I have to say that was really lucky. We got really lucky in that regard. So I don't want to kill the Rat Hound Alpha, but it seems inevitable that that's going to happen. What happened to my action points? How did this take... Why is this taking more action? Why did it take more? 30. What happened? I don't have a debuff on me, so I'm trying to figure out what is causing this to all of my... Maybe I just read this wrong. I thought this was only 25 action points. Okay. Alright. So all I get to do that turn is 1 electrokinesis. That seems a shame. Here. Well, the Rat Hound Alpha might still be blocking, I guess, so let's just leave it at that. I don't think EMP, well, EMP grenade would do some damage, I guess. I probably want to save those, though, for robots if there are any more. Oh, man, the weaker Rat Hounds keep just jumping in and being heroes for me. I have to be grateful of that. Alright, so... which ancient Rat Hound can I try to kill, if any? Alright, let's try to move over our proxy so it's back there. And then shoot this Rat Hound with double... Okay, we got 1 down. Now, I could use electricity right here, but all that would really do is clear out the path for the bigger Rat Hound, which just doesn't seem smart. Alright. So now at this point, I do have the opportunity to stasis myself and get some things off of cooldown. So I'm going to pre-med a electricity on the big boy. And I'm actually going to do that again. I think we lucked out where it was like... Alright, so we killed everything but this alpha. And I can just stasis myself. And hopefully... There's 2 alphas. I should have turned my shield off. That's a mistake. Alright. Now they're here. But alphas we can actually stun. Right? No, we can't. Okay, that's fine. I can definitely kill one with telekinetic punch. So I'm going to drop a proxy here, just in case. And... oh, I don't have any psionics. Alright, here, get yourself some. And then... I can implosion, but I don't... It's not going to kill it. I will do a bunch of damage to it. Almost dead. Do I have anything I can do? No. But our shield is holding up. So then we can just blast this guy with electricity. Okay. Okay. Let's charge up. And great. Alright. I think that's it. So we were able to kind of work through that with a choke point and manage, and now we can redo our psionic abilities. Okay, so after that romp, let's go ahead and reprogram some of this. So I don't think we're going to need telekinetic proxy for organic creatures. Let's go ahead and plug in some things that will be useful against worms, as I will lovingly label them. So I don't... Plasma beam is good, but I think what I'm going to need more would be... let's get... projection up here. Let's get cryokinesis instead of that. And then probably orb right there. And this looks good. I still have my defensive stasis, force field. I've got my 2 stuns. I have another defensive ability with pseudospatial projection, cryokinesis, kinetic orb. We'll try this out. I don't know if this is the proper loadout. Oh, but you know what? I am going to have to... I don't know if I'll necessarily need my helmet, but I do need to put on my biohazard boots to get myself to have the right kind of resistances. So I have 100% now to acid and 75% to bio. So I might want to put on this helmet to get the final bit of bio to make myself immune to their damage. But then again, I'm like, I don't want to, you know, I'm reluctant to lose my extra slot for psionics, so I might just keep it. Let me throw these grenades here. Definitely want to have flashbangs and maybe some frag grenades instead of that taser if I need it. I don't know. I don't know what this is going to be like. So I'm going to then huff some ether and save it. And then we're just going to roll in. Alright, I'm going to save the game. And I'm also going to save it before this. Okay, so let's go inside. Now, in here, I'm not, this is kind of like an antechamber. I guess this does count as the labyrinth, I suppose. I'm going to go stealth. And then, from what I understand from Key, this is indeed a labyrinth. And so it's like, I'll go in here, right? And there's these grubs, which I don't think are outwardly hostile, rather. But what I need to do is mark my path. So, like, if I look at the map, you'll see that the entire labyrinth just shows up as one unit, kind of like you're in Core City or something. And so the interior of these subscreens is not charted for you. So I'm going to start doing the Hansel and Gretel breadcrumb approach to this. And what I'm going to do is just kind of like leave one bullet behind, basically, like right there, and be like, that's the way out. That's the way I went. And then I'm just going to try and mark out some more of this over here. And let's just say what I'm going to do is go from here. I'm going to go to the south. And so I will, you know, I don't think you can just like right-click, load a bullet, reload weapon. Yeah, I don't think you can split it in an easier way than this, unfortunately. So I'll just kind of have a bunch of these bullets on hand. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to drop something right here so you can see there's stuff on the ground. And I'm going to go in here. Now this is where there is a dead faceless that I've already searched. There's the tunneler. And from this map, you know, I don't really need to leave anything behind, because as far as I can tell, there's only one way, and it's over this way. But, you know, so if I get to this screen, I know you just have to go here because there's no other options. Now, from this moment, I'm getting detected. There's some kind of stealth thing under the ground there, and where are my options? I could go down here, okay? There's a tunnel here, and something wants to fight me. I think I just bumped into the other giant grub, but I don't see another tunnel. I just see this tunnel. So because of that, I'm going to go through, and I'm going to just try to end combat. Okay, here come the big guys. Right, and they are shooting me. And it says I got hit for 0 acid damage. So they don't do bio, they do acid. So if I look at my defense, my 100% acid with these boots on does make me immune. Now, I did get corroded, so I don't know if this is reducing my acid resistance, but it doesn't seem to have done so. So I'm going to go through. You can't do it while in combat. Oh, that's right. That's the tricky thing. Okay. Then let me just see what this does against you. Oh, this should kill you. It doesn't. Wow, you have a lot of health. This, I don't know if that guy's going to pop out or not, but I'll just end the turn. And I'm just going to shoot him with this. And I can't end combat, unfortunately. So I just have to push spacebar. Alright, so this smaller guy comes out. And he's trying to get me. I'm going to electrokinesis him. He does get stunned. I'm sorry, little grub. I didn't mean to hit you. Let's see. What else do I have available? I can pre-med, I guess. So let me just pre-med that. And try to end combat. I can't. The worm, this guy's going to come at me because, you know, I inadvertently aggroed him. But that's okay. So we'll just blast him and hit him again. And then now I can end combat, right? Okay. I am going to go into stealth because I do want to see if they might have any kind of oddity on them. They do. The weird hook. Oh, 3 points of experience. Good goodness. That's great. Alright, so there's one more of those I can collect. Let me go in here. Now, once I go into this screen, there are 2 tunnels. So I now need to mark where I went in. I put stuff on the ground here, and I'm just going to continue to go south. Like, I'm going to play the south game. Alright, so I'm going to immediately drop something here. And let's see, there's a tunnel over there, and there's a tunnel over there. Let's go over to this one. Ah, that's unfortunate. This guy was in my way. I don't really want to fight, but hey, it happens. Luckily, I don't know if they can actually damage me. So they're all stunned, which seems pretty good. I'm gonna just end my turn. Okay, so from here, then, we're going to use electrokinesis on this boy. We killed 2. And I'm gonna kind of walk over here. The grub will come and hit me, or he tried to, he just didn't have enough action. And I'm going to just telepunch. It'll kill him. And I'm going to end combat and go stealth. And I'm going to check this guy for an oddity. He doesn't have it. Okay. So anyway, I am going to start marking even more. So while I have some time, let me just split this up. Split this up. Get a bunch of single bullets. So I can just be like, hey, I went out this way. So you'll see. And let's see, what's on this screen? Miner's helmet and miner's corpse. Interesting. I don't know what that means. Let's check it out. So this miner had some coal, a patching kit, and some flares. Flares are always good. Coal is kind of heavy, but I might need it for some reason. And then, what's the helmet? How do I interact with that separately? No, I want to... Here we go. Helmet. You find an old mining helmet, and it's purple. Chance to get critically hit by weapon and unarmed attacks reduced by 2%. It has the initials IH written on the inside. So, you know, it seems like that's important, but I don't know. Now, I'm going to pick up my stuff because I've already been here. And so what that means is, like, I don't need to go this way anymore. I don't want to I wish there was a more clever way for me to indicate, like, you know, exactly, like, this is cleared out or something. I could, I guess, use different items for that to indicate that to myself. But this will be fine for now. Where's the threat coming from? Right here? Okay. Indeed. You resisted. Force is strong with this one. I'm just gonna not even use pre-med in case another one adds on. Save it up for myself later. Blast. Blast. Okay. And let's see. Let's end combat. And nope, no oddity here. But I'm going to leave a bullet because we're checking this path. And let me go stealth again when it's available. And let's see. Oozing shrooms, cave ears, and 2 tunnels. Alright, I don't want to go north right now. So I'm going to just keep going this way. And this guy's going to come out of the ground because I bumped. And that's... Okay, I'm going to actually go all the way down here. I want to try to avoid hitting the giant grub with any of my abilities, so I will kind of telepunch this guy. Wow, that was a good shot. Alright, and we'll just end combat. Let me see if you had anything. You don't. Okay, so I'm going to indicate that I'm going this way with a bullet. And... Oh, I didn't drop it. My inventory is actually in the way. Okay, there we go. I think you could do a keyboard command to drop items instead of dragging and dropping like I'm doing, which would probably be smarter. Alright, what do we got? This doesn't... Let me look around, but it doesn't look like there's anything here. Looks like a dead end. I mean, there's a worm, apparently, who wants to party, which I don't. Mm-hmm. Luckily, so far, you know, this space is like, yeah, there's infinite enemies and everything, but because of my armor, they aren't particularly threatening. I see another one down there under the ground. I'd rather not fight it. I don't see a tunnel or anything appearing, so I'm just going to mark this off as, like, no good. So maybe what I'll do is, let me look in my inventory. What would I have that would just be garbage that I could just drop that would indicate I've been here? I guess it could be a piece of coal, but I don't have enough of that to consistently use that. I could use a flare, sure. They aren't garbage, by the way, but it's just something different, and I could always come back and pick these up. I want this. Alright, so now there's a tunnel up this way. So let me mark this out, that I'm going to try this tunnel with the bullet. And go inside. Let me stealth. Alright, there's a tunnel to the left and the right. There is a worm patrolling. It's going to come out. And again, this doesn't even really bother me. Come on, oddity. We're looking for it. Alright, I'm going to go this way. Just because I have a good feeling. I have no reason to have a good feeling. I just do. So I'm going to come over to the tunnel. And I'm actually going to... No. I can't figure out how to just drop it with, like, right-click and Alt and Shift or anything like that. So I'm just going to do it like that. Okay, and we'll go ahead and stealth, and let's just look at the map. Yeah, because generally the map does, even if you haven't explored that area, you don't have to walk around. Like, even, I don't have line of sight on either of these paths, but they immediately, if I hold down the Z key, become illuminated. So I am going to try to get down. I'm going to keep going south. Again, that's always my objective. I'm just going to go over here. And I don't even see where the guy came out, unfortunately. So this is going to take a little bit of time. I'm hiding right here. Okay, there he goes. That's quick movement. Got the drop on me. Alright, here. Have that. And that. Alright, good. And let's see what you got. No oddity. Okay. And I am going to just go ahead and drop this and move down here. This room has tunnels to the south and to the east. Again, I'm just going to, you know, hone in on one direction for absolutely no good reason other than it creates the illusion of a logical consistency for me. I'm going to go south. And we get to a room that's just worms with nothing else that I can see. So this was, you know, an embarrassment for me, but maybe... Nah, there's another one. Hey, look, as long as you guys have the oddity, like, I really don't care. I'm not even gonna use my electrokinesis on that guy because, yes, there it is. Look at that. Almost there. Almost halfway. Well, really, I guess 75% of the way. I would say I'm about 2/3 of the way to the next level at this point. Alright, I'm going to stealth up. And I'm just going to save it, like quick save it, just because I've been having some good luck so far. And let me go ahead and pick up my stuff. And I'm going to... Actually, what I'm going to do is I am going to just replace it with a flare. So I know that I went this way. And then I'll take that. Alright, and then we're going to go to the east, over here. And I will drop a bullet down here. And let's see. So down this way, there are spirit mushrooms, and there's a tunnel way to the south. But there's no other point of egress except for the tunnel I came in on. So I don't need to mark it. There's a guy in front of me who wants to tango. That's funny. I mean, whatever. Just go ahead, come on out. Oh. That's new. Maybe I'm so close that he's able to bite me. I haven't been damaged by them before. He did mechanical damage. Interesting. Alright, well then. Probably should take a step back against this guy. Yeah, maybe if you're in melee range, they put a bite on. Anyway. You know, it's interesting. It's like, I can see that he's under the ground. I see the shifting, but I can't really preemptively attack him. I just kind of have to wait for it. Okay, and we come into a giant chamber here with, oh, mysterious pillars. How about this? This is like the Silent Isle, you know? I'm going to save it. Feels like it anyway. Maybe we learn a new, maybe I learn a new power here. Wouldn't that be something? You got any more psionic abilities for me? The pillars are dormant. Indeed. Skeleton. Skeleton has good stuff. What is this? Rancor. It's a combat shotgun. It's heavy. I'm going to pick it up just because it's a named combat shotgun. That sounds cool. Hydraulic power unit. There is a control valve and a pump drive shaft. Now, I believe that you need these parts for the quest, but I don't know which parts I need and which I don't. I'm going to take the fluid canister. I'm going to take a lot of this stuff. Here's another mining helmet that has a lamp attached. I'm going to take this. Hey, I've been using these bullets as markers. Might as well get some more. There's a fireplace. Ah, here we go. These strange pillars rise from the pool. They are decorated with glowing symbols that you are unfamiliar with, and they seem to hum, though you are unsure whether they actually produce sound or if it's just all in your head. What's the difference? Focus your mind on the pillars. You clear your mind of other thoughts and focus just on the sound of the pillars and the glowing symbols. As time passes, you lose the perception of the world around you. Fantastic. You can no longer hear the water dripping from the cave ceiling or the insects skittering amongst the mushrooms. Everything except the strange symbols is darkness, and the only sound is the humming of the rock. As more time passes, you can no longer distinguish the glare of the symbols from the humming. They merge into a single feed through which alien thoughts pour into you. This is great. They gather now around the machine god. It is not customary to do so, for he is not a god of discovery or hope, but a jailer, a warden, or at best, a watcher of dark horizons. Okay, machine god. What are we talking about? On this day, however, from this point, the Chosen set out onto their greatest journey yet, and they need his blessing. The great arc that they'll travel across will take them across to the other side of his walls. Now, immediately when I hear something like this, I'm thinking, obviously, okay, we've seen these symbols before. We know about Oculus. We know about the Shadowlith. But this seems more like 6, and 6 is people that cross through the walls. They will lose much of themselves in the process, but by his grace will be made anew, to sail the black seas of infinity, but not to submerge and drown. That is the miracle only their great benevolent god of the machine could perform. That, or this is a faceless thing, or so they hope. The stream of alien thoughts ends, and you find yourself in the real world again, feeling strangely melancholic. It did seem sad. There was a twinge of, you know, the elves leaving their Valinor, you know, and sailing to the east, but I don't know. Okay, here comes a bad guy. Alright, so as long as I'm at distance, this is okay. Alright. And let's see. There's a bag, there's a fireplace, there's more pillars. Oh, okay, there's more worms. Alright, fine. Fine, I'll fight all of you. Whatever I have to do. You shouldn't be allowed to come in here, worms, with all the pillars. Like, they should drive you out. Alright, anyway. Okay. Fireplace. It has burned out. Yeah, I bet. Centuries ago. So whose expedition was this? You know, it's interesting to think, like, who put all this stuff here? These, you know, partitions. It looks almost like it could have been Biocore, like they could have been studying this. I don't know. Dormant. But I don't know if it was the Faceless or if it was the Chortists. I don't think the Chortists made it this deep. Like, I don't know if they have much of a concern other than Chort for down here. Alright, so I talked to the pillars. They're dormant. And there doesn't seem to be anything else to do here. I got the hydraulic stuff. So, I guess we bail? My psionics are quite low. So let me just tweak these up. Alright, and let's go this way. Pick up the stuff. And I guess go to the north? And now go to the north again. I don't know if you need to, like, exhaustively explore this place, but I don't know. Seems like something I should do. Alright. That's called portrait targeting, a la Matt. Very good technique. Alright, let's get through the tunnel. If I can locate it with my mouse. There it is. And here's another... Oh, hey, it's good to see you. I don't even have my stuff on cooldown. Okay. So I'm going to leave some stuff here for myself. Alright, now where are we at? Oh wow, there's tunnels all over the place. Okay, let me leave a thing here to be like, I came in from over here. I'm just going to be lazy and just go to this one. And looks like there's something there, but I can't access it. And it doesn't feel like there's any worms here. This might be like a, I just lack the perception kind of thing. Alright, so let me interact with this. And then just kind of drop a flare to remind myself that I went here. But there's nothing. And then go over here. Bad guy coming in soon. Oh, I think I might have avoided it. Wouldn't that be jolly? They should know. They should be like, there is a worm killer among us. Do not engage. He is ruthless and methodical. He has killed every worm in his path. Alright. Oh, no. They're gonna engage. Fine, fine, fine. They want revenge. Be careful what you wish for. Oh boy. They think just because there's many of them that I am in some kind of trouble. Alright. Okay. And let's just go to this way. Save it. Okay, so this room has mushrooms, but nothing else, so I'm out. And we're going to pick, interact with our stuff, and just kind of drop a flare instead. I was here, don't go there. And we'll just kind of speed it up and, you know, stealth. And go this way, and this room does have another tunnel. It has two. Alright, so let me drop a... let me drop one... here. And move over here. And let's kind of move south. And let's see, what's in this room? There's cave ears. I don't see anything else immediately, but I just want to make sure there's no, you know, items or bodies or anything that I want to grab. Okay. And that seems to be it. So we're going to go out, and I'm going to just put down a flare right here. Oops. I hope I dropped it and didn't use it. I did. Alright, good. Then we'll go over here. And let's see. There's a tunnel on the top and the bottom here. And there's somebody who wants to fight me. I don't really see them, so I'm going to move over here. Okay, they're very close. Luckily I moved so they don't get the physical damage on me. Okay. And Let me just check this top door. And it doesn't look like there's anything but big mushroom things in here. Oh boy. Well, unfortunately there was more than I was really looking for. Not enough action points. Right, we'll just leave combat. Okay, and I'm going to drop one of these here. It ain't that way. Let's check down here. There's a guy over there. Hopefully he doesn't see us. Alright. Oh. Oh. Seems like I've come full circle. I've actually been this way. So now I will have gone both directions. All of these directions, in fact. So I wonder then if, like, if I've adequately explored this. I found the mysterious pillars. Maybe that's all you're looking for here, is the mysterious pillars and the things that are around it. I honestly can't say, but I'm going to pretend that that's all you need. And we can just back out. And hopefully these guys didn't respawn. I mean, there's just body after body. Okay, terrific. So, I think we did it. I mean, to an extent, we're here. There's more deep cavern stuff here that we can get, I think, with power. But we need to do Hollow Earth. We need to do the research facility. We need to do this mushroom forest. There's a lot of different places we need to go and take out, but I think that is the worm maze. You guys will obviously, as you have so generously done, let me know if I'm astray on that assumption, but I think that, I think that's it. So we'll move on to a new deep caves, and I'll just be lucky that I think we were able to kind of get through that without too much frustration. Alright everybody, this is a good place to stop. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.